So most people, when they hear about Zappos, they think of us as an online shoe company because that was the original idea. It was just, people are selling pet food and furniture. Why not try selling shoes online? But internally, we actually think of our company pretty differently today. We actually sell a lot more than shoes. We sell clothing, cosmetics, even electronics and housewares. But really, we just want the Zappos brand to be about the very best customer service and the very best customer experience. In terms of our focus on customer service, though, one of the reasons why we do focus so much is because on any given day, about 75% of our orders are from repeat customers. And our whole philosophy is take most of the money that we would have spent on marketing, on paid marketing, and instead put that into the customer experience. And then let the repeat customers and word of mouth be our true form of marketing. So a lot of the things we do in the customer experience domain, we really just think of our marketing dollars. And you can see that repeat customers tend to spend more, and they also come back more frequently, and they're our biggest word of mouth advocates. So what is customer service? Well, it starts out with our policies. The first thing is our 1-800 number. Most websites, it's pretty hard to find contact information. Usually it's buried 5 links deep, and even then it's not a phone number, it's an email address. And we take the exact opposite approach because we actually want to talk to our customers. So we put our 1-800 number at the top of every single page of our website and encourage our customers to call us, even if it's not to make a sale. Consumers are being bombarded with thousands and thousands of marketing messages every day. How do you get your marketing message, or how do you get your brand to stand out? Well, as kind of unsexy and low-tech as it sounds, the telephone is actually one of the best branding devices out there. You have your customer's undivided attention for 5 to 10 minutes, and if you get the interaction right, that's something they'll remember for a very long time and also tell their friends and family about. And we've seen that happen many times. We get literally 5,000 phone calls a day, so that type of branding just happens over and over again for us. And we've also found that on average, because we put our phone number front and center, that on average, each customer does call us at least one time, sometime during their lifetime. We run our call center pretty differently from most call centers. Every rep is trained so that if someone calls and we're out of stock of, let's say, a certain size of the shoe, to actually look on at least 3 competitor websites. And if they find the shoe in stock on a competitor website, to direct the customer to that competitor and let them know how to purchase that item. And yes, we lose that transaction. Thanks. We lose that transaction, but we're not trying to maximize every single transaction. We're trying to build a lifelong relationship with each of our customers, one call at a time. Most call centers have this concept called average handle time, which is really just about how many customers can you talk to in a day, which translates into how quickly can you get the customer off the phone. And to us, we just don't think that's great customer service. So we actually just tell our reps that you should spend as much time or as you think is necessary for just wowing the customer and really building up the Zappos brand. The other thing we do is, for most of our repeat loyal customers, we do a surprise upgrade to their shipping level. So we promise that with the free shipping, you'll get your shoes or clothes in 4 to 5 business days. But then for our repeat customers, we do a surprise upgrade to overnight shipping now. And so a lot of customers order as late as midnight Eastern, and then it's suddenly on their doorstep 8 hours later. And that creates this wow experience that causes the word of mouth and loyal customer behavior. And so, we get asked a lot, well, isn't that expensive? And the answer is yes, it's extremely, extremely expensive. But we really view that as our marketing dollars, even though on a P&L sheet it comes out of our shipping costs. But it's not just about the policies, it's about what you experience after you actually place an order. And so I know for myself personally, I've ordered from a lot of websites, and I'll find out sometimes 2 days later or maybe 2 weeks later, I'll get an email that says, oh, sorry, that item's actually not in stock, it's on back order, so you're not going to get it as promised, or you have to wait and check in with us again a month later. And that's not a great customer experience. So we decided early on that we were only going to show items on our website that we know are physically present in our warehouse. Now, the reason why a lot of companies do what they do, and we did this in the early days as well, is because it actually has a pretty significant impact on sales in terms of your top line if you can show items that are not in your warehouse. So when Zappos first started, that's actually what we did. We basically worked with a whole bunch of different manufacturers and asked them what was in their warehouse, and then we would put those items on our website, and then when a customer would place an order, we'd then tell the manufacturer, and then they would either ship it to us, and then we'd ship it to the customer, or they would ship it directly to the customer, which sounds great in theory. And actually, there was a time when that was actually making up 25% of our sales. But then we decided, we all sat around one day and just asked ourselves, what do we want to be when we grow up? Do we want to be about shoes, or do we want to be about something else, something bigger? And we decided we wanted to be about customer service.